Okay, the second fly I want to tie is the ones in the way. Of course, I can't help it, but I wanted to try my own flies in this part of northern Finland, and sadly or luckily, the ones in the way was also one of the better flies, and it's especially good for whitefish. But we also got the grayling on it, and we set up the tying thread. Then we take one peccary fly of a peccary hair. It's a wild pig hair from a wild pig lives in New Mexico, and I think South America. Is very strong, very durable, make very durable bodies. I wet it a little bit to be sure it will not break when I tie it in, and once it's tied it will be very durable. I tie it in. I move the hook a little bit so I can tie it a little further, all the way till the end, and then I go back with the tying thread about 1/3 from the hook eye, because that I keep for the wind case and the thorax. Then I just wrap this peccary around the hook shank, and then the segmentation is really fantastic. It just follow. I don't have to, actually can do it with my eyes closed, because it just follow the previous wrap, and then it's a beautiful emerger. It's actually one of my most beautiful emergers, and I use it all over Scandinavia on lakes and water that is more quiet in the river, or a slow current. Okay. The hardest part is to get long CDC feathers. So you take long feathers, put them each other in the same direction, in the same way, 3, and another one is 4. I take it like this, and then I get a little bit of mess. Until I cut it off. Cut it off. Like this. Okay, I leave this backwards, still doesn't look like anything. And then I grab my peacock, synthetic peacock, and take it off. Okay, wrap it around, make a nice thick fat thorax, and then tie it off, secure, cut it away, and then I pull the whole bunch of CDC feathers forward. I secure it, 1, 2, 3, and then I pull it up. I put all the feathers up, and I start to wind in front of the wing, just behind the hook eye. Let's see, of the eye, hook eye, yes. Okay, hook, there we go. Okay, now it stays up. Then I cut it off like this, and the quill feathers are in there, so it's easier to dry it, because CDC is usually, when it's waterlogged, it's very hard to get dry. So I use Amadou, and that's actually a few dry cast and it is floats again. What is very important with this fly is to keep all the fibers that point in all directions. You see fibers going down, fibers in the front, fibers in the back, because that gets bubbles of air, and when you fish still water, then it's very big attraction to the fish. The stiff quill feathers are inside here, so when you cast, it's easier to dry the CDC. And I don't use anything like varnish or whatever, because I'm afraid to damage the ability of the CDC. And that's it. Very simple, very effective for whitefish and for grayling in this part of Finland.